Mode.
Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar of 20th August 2014. My name is Nenad and today I'll be presenting you a strategy which is based on indicators, and that is a strategy which I know from Forex Factory, and maybe it was probably shared on some other websites, but originally I stumbled in on Forex Factory, so I will show you it's pretty effective, and I will show you how you can use it to go counter trend. So basically that is counter trend strategy. Before we begin, our standard is disclaimer. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets AS Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And final part of risk disclaimer. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me in this case, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not MUK's opinions, and the website in the video is not the .co.uk website but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business, and this is a personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. So today I will mention different dimensions in trading. Then I will explain the strategy, which indicators are used in this system, and how the system works. It's pretty straightforward, it's not complicated, and it's very suitable also for traders who don't have any experience in counter trend trading. And actually this is one of good counter trend systems, because it uses a couple of good indicators which can really prove useful, and you will see that this system can be really for your help. I got many questions today also about yesterday's recap, and I'm glad if you made money. We had great Monday, really. Actually it was Tuesday. So Tuesday was really good. GBP dollar, then New Zealand dollar, then Euro dollar, then Euro, the ODN. Every single trade went in profit. So far, this is my second day of work, and I have already been almost 3% this month. So actually, even though it's a low volatile month, I can say that it's been really good. So I hope that you made money. And let's continue with system. So what are dimensions in trading? Price action is one dimension which is completely different than others. Then we have price action and indicators combo, indicators based system, chaos, harmonic patterns, range or Renko bars, point and figure. So all of those are different dimensions in trading, and all of those dimensions can be pretty confusing if you don't know what to trade. So that is why I always advise traders to pick up dimension. Then when they pick up dimension, then they need to pick up a time frame for trading. But you know, guys, if you jump from one system to other and basically you don't know what to trade, which system and which method to trade, then you will lose a lot of time. I don't say it isn't a good thing to try to find a method which suits you. But the thing is, if you're constantly looking for a holy grail, you won't find it, because you know which things need to be complied into one scenario to give you that holy grail. Holy grail is inside you, and for successful trading, you know many times I mentioned tripod of successful trading. You need to have many things perfectly fit. So if you want to test a system, that's okay. So go and try to test the system, try to demonstrate it, try to see if it suits your style and if it brings money, if it makes you money. If it's not making you money and you're in a losing streak with that particular system, then you should of course concentrate on finding another system and then again demonstrate it until you're very familiar with it or you're very successful with it. So looking for a system which will suit your style and make you money, it's a good thing. But the bad thing is if you're constantly searching for a holy grail. For example, I'm Camarilla MACD, all analysis, trading, session recaps are done by Camarilla MACD. And that is actually price action system which only uses one indicator, that is MACD. So I can say that is a price action system. Some of systems can use price action indicator combo. Some systems can be purely chaos system based on Bill Williams indicator. Some systems are purely indicator based systems with custom indicators. Harmonic patterns, totally different way of trading. Range Renko bars, again different way of trading. They just do not use any time frame. They use only range pip bars. Then point and figure, everything is different. Now, switching from price action to indicator based system is a no-no. But switching from, let's say, indicator based system to price action is a big yes. Also, switching from, I'm not saying if your indicator-based system is profitable, then it's great. You don't need to switch anything. You just need to follow the system and always use your common sense in order to evaluate the signal which your system gave you. So, switching from, let's say, harmonic patterns trading to whatever else is here, price action indicator based, is also very, very unfamiliar, because harmonic patterns and actually harmonic trading is different than trading point and figure or price action. Back in time, I was introduced to harmonic pattern trading, and everything what I could is to use the indicators which will show me harmonic patterns and when and why to trade it. So I know basic principles of each of those systems and each of those dimensions, but the thing is, I know to tell you, I know how to initially present the dimension to you, but for me, price action is the choice. Actually, Camarilla MACD, that's normal. But for you, maybe some of our previously mentioned indicator-based systems or harmonic patterns or range bars, I need to say that I was trading range bars 3 or 4 years ago, and actually I had a good success with range and not with Renko, but with range bars. But the thing is that was purely scalping, and I was trading mostly euro dollar. So the thing is, I'm not sure how good would it be if I traded. Would have been if I traded, I don't know, cable or Audi CAD or Swiss yen. So actually, you know, when I was doing it on euro dollar, it was good, but on other pairs, I'm not sure. Chaos is also a dimension for itself. Bill Williams presented chaos system to masses, and many retail traders also try to trade chaos. But for me, it's again, from my perspective, it's different to trade chaos and price action again, because most of those systems are telling you to enter after the candle close or after I know, top of the hour, or when a signal is happened or has happened. The thing is, I personally like to trade levels, and that is when I present you on session recaps and on my daily analysis, I present you POCs. When price gets to level, I will enter. I told you, if GBP dollar yesterday, if you visited my session recap, I told you that if the price makes it to 66.75 on GBP dollar, I will be there to trade it. So I don't care if that candle closes at 66.80 or 66.50. My specific level was 66.70.75, and I traded it. Yesterday also on live webinar, if you remember, Orient trade. I told you I am in 95.70, and actually during the webinar the price went to 9 pips, and then after the webinar the price again went to the entry point. And what happened today? 40 pips on that trade. So that is how I trade. And it wouldn't be correct if I say that I'm the only profitable trader here. I'm not the only profitable analyst, trader, mentor. There are probably other people who are also very profitable, who are great traders, and I know that there are people who trade different the way I trade and trade also. They are also successful in their own way. But the only thing which I want to be different also from other traders is I have the proof for everything I do. So when I say, okay, yeah, this is good, this is great thing, then someone may ask me, okay, can you give me your real account statement? Can you show me the proof that you are good? Not that you're teaching, that you're giving signals and analysis. You're great in giving signals and analysis, but actually I want to see how you trade. Okay. If we reach a common goal, or if I see that is my potential partner, student, whatever, of course I will show my real account statement. I don't have problems with it. But I know that many traders who claim to be successful just do not want to show you the statement. I don't know why. I don't want to get into any other job or business, but the thing is, if you want to be successful, you need to be transparent. You need to be, people need to rely on you. So yeah, I know that I made a bit of digression here, but it is also important to know that every system which I show you here, be it, I don't know, chaos, harmonic patterns, indicator based, I have tested it. And this system today also, which I will show you, I have tested it. And for contrarian trades, for counter trend trades, it can be good. Now, obviously, because I have my own way to trade, I encourage you to try this system. It has the potential. It's based on indicators which are commonly known and which are good, although they are a bit customized, but they're okay. And I encourage you to try to trade counter trend methods. There are many trading systems which work on trend trades. There are also many systems which work on scalping trades, longer term trades. But the thing is, you need to try something different. And different approaches, not just to trade trend environment, you can also try to trend counter trend environment. And this is where this system jumps in. So, for novice traders especially, indicator-based systems are probably the best option. And I'm talking now specifically for novice traders. Because novice traders will, when you're new to Forex trading, everything is very confusing to you. And the thing is, you need to know about different ways to trade in order to pick your final dimension for trading. You can jump from chaos, harmonic patterns, range, price action, I don't know, jump from one to another. But the thing is, if you want to be pro trader, you need to focus a dimension. So you need to pick up dimension and away you will trade. Scalping, intraday trading, breakout trading, longer term trading, intra-week trading, whatever. But the thing is, always try to focus and try to search for a focus in one particular dimension. Soon trading camp, a new trading camp will start, and I tell you that I will prepare 3 also different things, and I will guide you to the process of learning those strategies. Okay? So be aware for that. When it starts, sign up for that, and I will guide you through it. Now, for this kind of trading, novice traders should concentrate more on higher time frames or scalping if they have the time. Especially if you're working on day job. You cannot trade scalping, you cannot do scalping trades if you work on your day job, because if boss sees you, then you can be in a problem. So actually you need to focus also on time frame you will try to trade. Now, as I told you, this system is contrarian system, and it's based on multiple time frame RSI method. So you can trade it on all pairs according to a creator. Time frame is 30 or more, so you can actually trade M30, H1, H4. Indicators which system use is, those indicators are Mtf Rsi, so multiple time frame RSI, fast triangular moving average bands or fast TMA bands, and Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. This is fast TMA bands. So this is fast TMA bands. What are TMA bands? Those are triangular moving average. It shows the mean price over a specified number of previous prices, and it is double smoothed. It's averaged twice. So these are TMA bands, and those TMA bands actually are showing you the peak for particular price. So this zone here is basically the peak for the price, and you want price to touch these triangular moving average bands in order to trade contrarian. It same is for lower bands. The price needs to touch lower bands in order for you to trade contrarian, but there is only a single rule. There are a couple of rules which needs to be respected. So triangular moving averages are double smoothed, averaged twice, and they give you price peaks, be it on top or the bottom. Now this is Mtf Rsi indicator, which is very important in this way of trading. Red line is M30, that is M30 RSI. So RSI plotted on M30. white line is 1 hour, green line is 4 hour, and so on, daily, weekly. But mostly I was testing it on M30 and it worked good, really. And I did some demo trades on 1 hour, but the thing is there are rules which needs to be respected. But M30 is a good time frame to go contrarian trades. Now, if you want it from fundamental perspective, you know usually that news come in 30 periods. So 10:30 GBP news, 2:30 USD news, I know 9:30 euro dollar, and so on. But it's not just from that part of trading. Usually M30 is a time frame when traders collect some profits, and it's a profit-taking time frame. So actually I also do M30 trading from time to time on my Camarilla MACD, from time to time, because that is a profit-taking time frame. Usually one candle can be a profit-taking candle and next candle will correct it. And that is the strength of M30 time frame. Just for using that kind of price action maneuvers. Just notice that many times if you open M30 and watch it, you will see some profit taking, and after that the price will either correct or continue. So M30 is a contrarian time frame. Now this is RSI plotted on the lower window of the system, but it shows you 5 different time frames. So RSI is showing you values on higher time frames. Okay? And Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. Also, you know about standard Heikin-Ashi candlesticks because we did this webinar a while ago, and the thing is, if you want to know a little bit more about Heikin-Ashi, you can refer to Heikin-Ashi webinar. And now, what are the rules for trading the system? I will show you later also the real-time chart. So short trades, the price must touch upper TMA bands. If you're trading M30, then M30 RSI should cross 1 hour RSI. So M30 RSI should cross 1 hour, which is white. But the first thing is price needs to touch upper bands. Okay? And then when this red line, which is RSI on 30 minutes, crosses from up to below 1 hour, then you need to go short. If you are trading 1 hour, then 1 hour RSI white should cross 4 hour RSI, such as in this example. Long trades are vice versa. The price must touch lower TMA bands. If you're trading M30, then M30 RSI should cross 1 hour RSI. And if you're trading 1 hour, then 1 hour RSI should cross 4 hour RSI. Same thing, M30 is crossing white, which is 1 hour, and the price should go up. This is one of, you will see now. So this is M30, and you can see this example, the price has touched the peak. And what is the peak? The peak is when the price touches upper TMA or lower TMA bands. In this example, the price touched upper TMA bands, and you can see after, first thing is you need to wait for the price to touch upper, for short trades, upper TMA bands. And then you need to wait for the cross. In this, here in this point, red crossed white from up to below. And you can see the price was rejected afterwards. Also this example, the price has touched the upper line, and just a candle after the price, look at this, M30 RSI has broken through 1 hour white RSI, and the price went down. Okay, for long trades, and look at this, price was really bottomed, and look at this, M30 RSI crosses up 1 hour RSI, and then the price jumped. Again, this example here, the price has touched in this point and this point lower portion of TMA bands, but at the same time, or a candle after, a red RSI has crossed white RSI, and the price went up, and then down again. Look at this, down again. And here, this is also a good example. Look at this, the price has touched the peak, and at this point also, so this is also potential entry, this candle, because of this peak here. Look at this, multiple rejections to the downside. Now, this system obviously works great in ranging conditions and volatile conditions. And it's mostly used for contrarian trades, not trend trades. And obviously this is good for selling into the tops and buying into the bottoms. Okay? And the thing is, if you're confused with these lines here, don't be, because they're very, very clear. Look at this. These numbers show you if M30 has already crossed 1 hour. If M30 is, if the number is bigger than this, that means that M30 is above 1 hour, so it's already crossed. For easier understanding of these lines. Okay? Now, these are the trades which are also successful. So look at this. M30 is at 40.9, 1 hour is 30. So basically it means that this red M30 is really above white. And you just need to identify the bottoms and tops and use RSI, multiple time frame signals for entries. Obviously, if the signal happens somewhere around there, you won't enter. You need to always use your common sense if signal happens somewhere around there. But if signal happens here, here or there, close to those TMA bands, you will enter. Look at this. The price has reached this bottom, and then at this point it crossed up. So this candle was great for trading. So I will leave you to pick up how you will take profits. Original creator of this system suggested that profit should be taken at middle bands, but you can modify whatever you wish. It's up to you. It's a money management, risk management. But original intention of the creator was to take profit somewhere around those middle bands. Okay, middle bands. But of course, you can modify that. And obviously, stop loss is below last swing low and above last swing high. That is very obvious. So you can see multiple good examples of trades. Now, this wasn't a valid signal because price RSI, red RSI, needs to be below white RSI and then to cross it. Not like this. But if this RSI here was below the white and then crossed above the white, that would be a valid signal for sell, for buy, sorry. You can pick whatever pair you want to, okay? whatever pair really. And even in this, okay, first we need a touch. Okay, this is where the touch happened. So after this candle, you're looking for a RSI signal, and this is where RSI signal happened. On the next candle, it's okay. And you can go through your charts and find multiple good examples. Really. Here also, at this point. Also, this is very clear. Double bottom. You always use the knowledge which you already have in forex market. So double bottom, okay, double bottom, indecision candle, and look at this. So, of course, if you're interested in this system, you can email me. You know my email. I will gladly send you this. And I need to say this is one of good contrarian systems. Really, there are not many indicator-based systems which are good in counter-trend markets. Okay, I will send you the complete indicators and template. So even though you see this signal here, even though if there, look at this, but stop loss is really small on this one. Really, 20, 22, 3 pips usually. And most of the time it will give you profitable trade, but as always you need to rely on your common sense. Sorry, Audrey is saying problem is I didn't receive your answer for a few times. I'll try one more time. Guys, really, you need to understand me. I'm really getting a ton of emails, and sometimes if I miss your email, don't be harsh with me, because you know I have really a lot of work, and you can send me whatever you want, really. But you know what happens? Let's say I have this webinar today, and after 2 months, then there will be a person who is asking me to send him or her indicators just from this webinar. And you know, I get lost in those emails. I just cannot find it anymore. And I don't know which, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to send you if you don't email me just after the webinar, because I will be lost in those emails. Sorry. So I really apologize for that if I didn't respond or if I didn't send, but I'm really trying to do my best concerning those emails. And oh yeah, okay, just send you. I hope you take a look after webinar. Of course I will. Of course I will. And again, I apologize if I didn't send or haven't sent you strategies. But the thing is, really, it's been really very hard for me to manage all of those trading, analysis, mentoring, and emails. I would really like if I had an automatic email client who can automatically send responses, I don't know, templates, indicators. So I will really do. I will try to do my best. Again, guys, if you see that this is rounded bottom is forming, then again you can use your common sense. This is a huge drop in the price. This is double bottom, and this is basically a start of a rounded bottom. And you can see the price here. This was a signal, and the price jumped in afterwards. So you can use this kind of this system to help you in counter trend trading, and also to understand better how things in forex function. And the very important thing is you won't be selling here, because I know that many traders who are obviously new traders, and obviously traders who don't have much experience in forex trading, they try to sell when price has already dropped, and try to buy when price has already jumped to its peak. We don't do it that way. I usually wait for the pullback, then enter. But if you want to trade counter trend, then you need to sell the tops and buy the bottoms. And if you see examples like this, double bottom, indecision candlesticks, and then this is the signal to go long, then your risk is really small, because obviously when you go counter trend in trading, then your stop loss is smaller than if you trade trend. Try to use the system, try to use this contrarian method. There will be many good signals here again. And I really can promise that I will try to email, if you're interested in this, of course, I will really try to email each person who is or will ask me about this system. So, and again, I apologize if I forgot to email you a different system. Try to spot the trades by yourself. Try to search for trades. Try to flip the charts the way I do. You know how to test it. Go through your left and see. This is non-repainting indicator, so these indicators do not repaint. They will stay the same. So try to find those crosses. Find good crosses and watch the behavior of price once it has hit top or bottom. Try to watch the behavior. Also, this can be a very valid signal, because M30 red line has crossed both green and 1 hour. And look at this. Of course, the price will jump from that point. Okay. So guys, if you have any questions concerning this system, you can ask me now. If everything is clear, then we are good to finish with the webinar, as this is pretty straightforward. You don't have to think a lot about it. You just need to use, of course, as always, your knowledge in Forex market. And if you're a novice user, then try to take signals automatically and see how it will behave. How much candles to look for cross after touch? The thing is, you can wait. If you're trading on M30 or 1 hour time frame, you can wait for 3 or 4 candles. It's okay. So if the price has touched it, you can even wait more, as in this example. So this was the first touch. But also the second candle after that made a touch. This candle made a touch. So if you see this kind of price action, you can wait until price doesn't get too high. So in this, look at this. There was the cross. So after this candle was the cross, and you can safely go long here. But as long as the price stays within the region of TMA bands, it is good to wait for the cross. Now, obviously, if the cross happened here, you won't be longing that, because your next resistance will be very close. In this example, look at this. This was the first touch, and then it goes touch, 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 touch. So it's okay to wait all these touches until you get a signal. And signal happened after the close of this candle. Here also, touch here, and you wait. When you see the touch, you wait. You wait. It's okay as long as the price is within this region. And here there was a cross. So this candle is a signal to go long. I hope that is clear to you now. So you just need to monitor the price once it hits TMA bands, and then wait for the cross. Obviously, again, if the cross happened here, for example, you won't be trading because it's only 8 pips to next support. Okay? So guys, this is everything. Okay, if you have any further questions, do not hesitate to ask me. I will try to send you this template and strategy right away after this webinar. I will, because maybe it's easier for me until I get again 100 emails. So I will take a small break after the webinar, and I will send you emails for all of you who are interested with this strategy. As bands moves, TP moves too. Yes, of course. And you need to monitor this. You cannot, you cannot make any pending orders with this. This is the thing with most of indicator-based systems, because if you want to use indicators for your trading, then it's very hard to make pending orders, contrary to price action systems. So the thing is, yeah, you need to babysit your trade and you need to monitor it all the time. That is the thing with this system and most of those indicator-based systems. So yeah, the answer to a question is yes. You need to monitor the price, and TP will obviously move, but not in the very fast manner, because these bands are pretty rigid. So they are not so like I know Bollinger Bands. These bands are rigid and they are useful, really useful. And this is the example, good example. The price has touched this region, but look where the cross has happened. Look at this point. So obviously you won't be trading, even though your trade would be successful. It's very risky because although it doesn't have a big stop loss, but you see the next resistance is very close. So use your common sense. Okay? At this point it's okay to trade. Look at this rejection, and at this point the cross and the candle. Now also here, would you go short here? Of course you wouldn't, even though your trade could be successful. But look, only few pips to support. But let's see this example. Here, you can try to trade this. The price was, yeah, but the cross has happened a little bit earlier. It happened on this candle. So actually, yeah, it's good to trade. So always for this system you need to monitor the price and monitor where are those candlesticks compared to TMA bands and where is RSI, current RSI. Okay. Okay. So here we had a signal, but you know it can drop. I don't say it won't drop, but look, it's standing at support, which is exactly 32.90, and the price has also it jumped from 32.90 to give us 15 pips today, and it might jump again. So I wouldn't go any short here. So that is the way how this system is traded. But look at this example again. It's very good to trade it there. It's simple. It's simple, and it can help you find peaks, bottoms, and possible entry points. So guys, this is everything. I don't see any further questions. So this is everything concerning this system. I will send you a complete template and indicators for this system as soon as I finish with the webinar, and I hope that you will have success with it. Tomorrow, of course, we will have a webinar with Chris. That will be our mutual webinar, and of course sign in for a new, as I always say, On Monday, next Monday, there will be another Forex Weekly recap to finish with August, to kill this August month, to make 5% profit in this month. That would be really good because August is obviously very slow. How to select best moving pairs in Forex is our next webinar, and tomorrow Chris and I will show you how to select best moving pairs. So until tomorrow, guys, I wish you a nice day and I wish you many green pips. I will talk with you soon. So cheers and bye until tomorrow.